What's going on, y'all? It's Benji Buchanan. Real quick. Yeah, I just wanted to talk about something real quick, right? So for those of y'all who understand spiritual warfare and all that stuff, for the longest while, right? And I know, like, right now we're in a crazy job market and all of that. I get all of that, right? But watch this. So for the longest time, I've been trying to get a job, right? And every time I went out to get these jobs, do these applications, even do the interviews, everything goes well, right? They always go with another candidate. But the crazy thing about it was this. I did maybe 5, 6 different applications. Every time I would go, have an interview, everything goes well, never hear back from them. And then one day, my supervisor at my old job that I just left last week, Monday, she got me upset, right? So I was like, you know what, man? I'm just tired of this. And then I realized at times God will use your enemies to provoke you to move, to do something that will advance your cause. So I'm like, you know what? I done did these applications however many times, man. I'm gonna just throw another one out there. And then one day, these people call me and like, hey, we'd like to offer you the job. Can you come down for an interview? I'm like, what? Okay. So I went down there, got the job. One day, she said, come back tomorrow. Came back that second day, and then that was the orientation. Then she was like, all right, we'll see you tomorrow. I was like, tomorrow? I didn't even get to tell my old job that I ain't coming back. You feel me? So I'm like, you know what? All right, bro, I'll figure it out. So that night after I got the job, I went to sleep, and I was in this dream where I was behind a couch, right? And my father, who had passed away, he's on the couch and somebody else is on the couch with him. Now, it just looks like him. These are familiar spirits, right? Masquerading spirits or whatever. So he said he was trying to do something on the TV, trying to fix something or whatever, right? So I'm like, all right. I took the remote and I pressed whatever buttons and the TV came on. It was working and so forth. I'm like, all right, cool. Next night, I have another dream of where he is driving me and a bunch of other people around. And we know if you're in a car, the car represents the vehicle of your destiny. It represents you being taken somewhere. And if you're not the one driving it, then there's an issue. So I woke up from that dream. I was like, okay, that's the second one. Let me go ahead and cancel. Hold on. So anyways, so I began to cancel all of those dreams, right? So I'm like, nah, cuz that can't happen, bro. Like, what's going on? So I'm like, nah, cuz that cannot happen, right? So I canceled the dreams. Each time I canceled the dream, I woke up, I rebuked the dream, cancel it, cut off any connection. Now I'm saying any plot, plan, device, and scheme of the enemy against me, right? And my family, right? So the next night, watch this. I'm in a dream and I'm walking, bro. I look down and I see quarters on the floor. So I'm like, all right, let me pick these quarters up. That was a big mistake. Now they say in dreams, when you see yourself picking money up off the floor, whether it's big money or little money, 99% of the times it represents the spirit of poverty. Now that thing you're picking up, it may look like money, but in truth is some sort of curse, covenant, contract, pact, oath, or agreement that you're getting into with these spirits. That's why they said in the Bible that Satan, the serpent, was the most craftiest of all of God's creations. Okay? So you just feeling like, oh, I'm just picking up some money, but in reality, what you're picking up is curses. Some of them may be time release curses. That you got to understand that and be like, nah. So I woke up and I canceled that, right? So last night now, I'm in another dream and I'm sitting with some people. And for some reason, I had to bring like my passport, right? I'm like, so after everything got finished, I went back now and I'm looking through for my passport and I can't find that junk. Now we know passports represent what? You need it to fly. You need it to go to other destinations and stuff like that. If you don't have it, you're grounded, right? You can't go nowhere, except like specific geographical locations or whatever. So I'm like, all right, okay, I see what's going on. Every time God sends you like a blessing and so forth, bro, these spirits, they will come and they will try to bind you up, hinder, delay, and block your blessings. Now, this job that I just got, it was a blessing. I don't know if they was like off the clock when I got the blessing or whatever, and they were like, oh, snap, he got through. He finally got the blessing. Let's go ahead and know what I'm saying, deal with him. But this is why you got to be spiritually sound. You got to know about the spiritual realm. A lot of people don't believe in it, but you have to know about the spiritual realm, because Joseph, David, Solomon, who else? Even in Nebuchadnezzar, a lot of people, God spoke through them through the dreams. You know what I'm saying? And so the enemy also comes in the dream like an angel of light, right? At times. So I'm just saying, yeah, I just wanted to show y'all real quick, because I just wanted to show y'all real quick how it is when you become blessed by God. All of a sudden, the enemy will try to start fighting you through the dreams. Now, before, I'm not having these dreams, right? I'm not having these spirits of the dead come into contact with me and all these things. I'm not having these dreams. But as soon as I get the job, it's like, oh yeah, we on his head, right? But nah, that's why it says to be wise, bro. Be smart. Know your word. Know spiritual warfare. Because we are in a battle until the day we leave this earth. And if any of y'all, listen, if anybody has any similar stories or whatever that y'all want to put into the comments down below, please feel free to share. And like I always say, man, get out your flesh and get in the spirit. God bless.